So Scott Summers, or Cyclops, first appeared in the X-Men issue 1 in September 1963 along with some of the other X-Men characters, and since then he's made appearances on screen in both animation and live action. Of course, in animation he's treated with more respect and with more care. He is the leader of the X-Men, but when it came to live action, he was sidelined in favor of Wolverine. But that is all going to change in Avengers Doomsday. With the leak video that we got for the trailer, Scott is going to be insane, and we know the Russo brothers have said they're going to treat him with the respect and care he deserves. And of course, Marvel want to right that wrong that Fox made. But anyways, back to what this video is about. It's about all his optic blast abilities from animation to live action, how it has evolved over the years. First, we're gonna do just only animation because that's what came first before the live action, and then of course do the live action all those years, all those movies, from the sequels to the prequels to pre-sequels, whatever. Anyways, let's get to this video. And of course, I will be also talking about the actors who voiced or played the character. So he first made his appearance in the 1966 Marvel superhero series, voiced by Glenn Berman. It was just 2 episodes.
Review this lesson in tactics. Now all we've got to do is find a way to cork them up.
And then next was in 1981 in Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, where George DeCanzo, I don't know whether the name I'm pronouncing it correctly, DeCanzo and Neil Ross voiced him in separate episodes as well.
Hi guys!
We have all taken an oath to act for the good of mankind.
Don't hold him for long! Respond to this!
I think this is the real thing! Let's get out of here!
Power in one tiny beam. Hold steady. Steady. Blast through. I'll burn through. Talk about ice strain.
And then in the 1989 pilot Pride of the X-Men, which was kind of like what led to X-Men the animated show, he was voiced by Michael Bell.
His eyes shoot concentrated beams of pure energy.
We then move on to the 1992 to 1997 X-Men the animated series, who was Norm Spencer voiced the character.
Of course. Not.
Oh, take them off.
Stop! On a bet? Keep away from my friends! Down. I want Sinister!
We are your family. That has done to you. You are.
He also voiced the character, in his guest appearance in Spider-Man the animated series, since they were taking place around the same time, even in timeline wise.
Nice. I come to the peaceful countryside, and I wind up in the Pentagon.
Stop him! Gene, go to the control room and turn this program off.
On my way.
Next, we have X-Men The Evolution, a show that ran from 2000 to 2003, and Kirby Morrow voiced the character. The whole show was about them being teenagers, and it was great.
Scott, no! Scott!
If necessary.
You want a raw tough guy? Then take it raw!
Ready.
Next, we have Wolverine and the X-Men in 2009, which of course was focused on Wolverine. Imagine Cyclops and the X-Men. Nah, but yeah, he was voiced by Nolan North, of course, the amazing actor. Next, in 2011, we have the Marvel X-Men anime. Yeah, there was an anime X-Men, show. I don't know whether people even know about that. Now, since it's an anime, of course, there's the Japanese original actor and of course the English dub. And Toshiyuki Morikawa is the Japanese actor who voiced Cyclops, and the English actor was Scott Porter. There was another anime the same year, but this time it was solely centered on Wolverine, and Cyclops made an appearance in just one episode, barely in it, and it was voiced by the same Toshiyuki who did in the X-Men anime.
Yeah, sorry, but Japan's not exactly on the way home. Alright, I didn't fly all the way here to listen to you two bicker. You know, I'm not your limo driver, Logan.
We now have another anime series. This one, Marvel Disc Wars, The Avengers, and this time the English dub is Steve Staley, and then for Japanese is Takahiro Yoshimizu.
Let's go! Now for some optic blast! Try an optic blast!
You're only making this harder.
Harder for you, maybe.
And then we reach the current times, which is X-Men 97, the freaking incredible show. I think season 2 is coming this year, 2026, and I can't wait for it. But Norm Spencer, RIP, he passed away in 2020. He was the original voice of the animated show. And so in this X-Men 97, it was Ray Chase who had to fill in and step up and become Cyclops.
Don't! I surrender!
Not.
Do you remember?
You'll never hurt my family again!
now reached the live action version, which of course did the character dirty.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
And it was more so on James Marsden, his present portrayal of the character than the prequels. The prequels actually did a decent job in terms of how important it was to the, the story, even if it was not that much. But with James Marsden, I mean, we all saw it. And that's why people were so happy to see his return in, Avengers Doomsday. And that trailer, of course, everyone is talking about it now. Now, when it comes to how it looks, the original trilogy, that is the sequels, is comic accurate. It gives off the concussive blast that is opposed to the physical impact when it hits an object or a person. Because that's what that power is. But the prequels, made it a bit different in such that it has this plasma-like quality, energy-like, it sets things on fire, it burns things. That is their creative choice on how to handle that type of power. But yeah, James Marsden's own comic accurates. And looking at the Doomsday trailer, it looks like they may go that way.
No.
And then we have X-Men Origins Wolverine, which we saw a younger Scott before he was recruited into the X-Men, that whole plot and stuff. Tim Hancock, bro, I'm not saying the word correctly. Anyways, he played the character for a brief moment. And then we move on to the Ty Sheridan. Sorry if I butchered your name. But he played prequel Scott Summers / oh my god, this is a blooper. I'm gonna leave it in. It's all part of the game. Anyways, he played a younger version of Cyclops in the prequels, or kind of like a reboot of the whole franchise. From X-Men Apocalypse 2016 to Dark Phoenix in 2019, and of course made a brief like 3 seconds 5 seconds cameo in Deadpool 2.
Nothing to be afraid of. It's quite
Glasses on!
So that's pretty much the evolution of Cyclops Scott Summers from the animated shows to the live action movies, seeing his power, how each, even from the animated version, let's talk about that, how each one is different. Of course, technology and VFX plays a huge part in all of them, but we see how everyone does it differently, how it emits, how he fights. Everyone has their own way to show this guy's power, because it's not only he just shoots beam, he knows hand-to-hand combat, and he knows how to effectively use his power, in tandem with that, to just mirror everything together in harmony. That's just the word, in harmony. Use his power and his fighting skills at the same time. And of course, the live action version, VFX effects played a huge part, and of course, it being live action, the actors also have to play a huge part, because they have to show the emotion, the physicality of using that type of power. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this whole video came about. It was inspired by the Doomsday leak of the X-Men, the trailer. which saw Scott pull that comic accurate, beam to the sky and everything. It was freaking epic. There's also this big video that I made on all the mutants and their abilities or powers in all the X-Men movies and TV shows, including the spin-offs. So it's a really huge video. It covers all the background characters to the supporting to the main characters. So hopefully you guys check that one out as well. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this. I will be making a video about the evolution of optic blast abilities or heat vision or laser beams in general. I did one a couple of years ago, but I feel like it's outdated. There come a couple of projects that have come out, especially the Superman movie, and I think there are also some that I missed when I was making the video. So yeah, I will make a new one, and I will also make one solely on Superman and then solely on Supergirl, which I'm editing right now. But anyways, yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this. Of course, there's also another video coming out about X-Men, all the mutants.
Down. I want Sinister. Tough guy? Then take it! Raw! Stay down!
Do you remember